Hello, Remy. Hello, Rock. Hello, Debba. How you doing? Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Also, Remy, thank you so much for eh, for the 28 months. That's crazy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, since you subbed, I've asked all subs this month, would you like to recommend a game for me to play? Hello. Alan Wake first playthrough, I would swear I played it because saw me playing it. Well, that's funny because there's actually multiple there's actually multiple people reporting that they've seen me play it. Hi Jimmy, I think yeah. But I have at least no recollection of ever playing. Plus my Steam has no hours on it before we started. But it's hilarious. People keep thinking that. Wow, my handwriting sucks today. Anyways, here's your sub snap, Grammy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh fuck, Jimmy. You know how I told you with I was kind of joking. I told you I would forget to update the the command, and you know what? I did. So maybe it wasn't a joke after all. Pretty much play games you play, so no recommendations. That's okay. That's totally fine. I just want to ask everybody and sort of keep track. We've got a few good ones already. We'll see if I ever get to those, but I'm just like really curious. I hope everyone is doing well today. I'm definitely better than I was on Monday, so there's that. Plus there's going to be Gamescom opening night live later today, and we're gonna watch that. I've decided I do want to watch it. So we're gonna play Alan Wake for about 1 hour and 20 minutes, and then we'll switch to check out some game announcement things. So let's use that time well, shall we? Shall we? Turning on controller is probably a good idea. Nice, hope they got good news. Yeah, hopefully. I have little to no expectations. So I'm just there for, you know, the overall gaming world hype more than, you know, my personal hype. But yeah, it will be fun, I think. Thanks, Remy. It fits. It fits so well to the channel. We were in some pretty intense part again. I keep ending to these sort of not story but gameplay cliffhangers where something really intense is happening and I'm like, oh well, gotta go to bed. Bye. So let's prepare for that. There was a helicopter thing. Yeah.
Wait, we're gonna have to shake these things. We'll meet up at the plant.
Plant? What kind of plant? Maybe a sunflower? Are they coming back? No, not really. Maybe? I keep killing them. Immediately when I don't look. That's when they get me. Oh, infinite revolver ammo. Gimme. I mean, it's not really that I struggle with that a whole lot. I still need to get a hold of Engineer. I think he's just usually lurking. I don't want to really call him out.
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
Thanks, game. But I forgot to ask him about the game recommendation. Like, it's been several days now. Can we shoot at it? I'll take that as a yes. Ow, you bitch. He did this thing where he just runs at you like fucking Snorlax. I don't know. I think I cut his arm off with that. Okay. I didn't check this side. I'm actually kind of... Ooh! Ooh! Coffee! See? Worth it. Actually a bit low on batteries. I only have 3. I think it was this one of those days when they steal everything from you. They keep taking away all my stuff constantly. It's like every other episode. It's like, oh, there, you lose it all. Have I ever played Florence? No, what is that? Doesn't ring a bell. Okay, this can't be good. It's giving me too many things now. I keep hitting A. And we do the little hype jump. Points, click Artful Games, story really short and cheap, I'd recommend. Well, you already used your recommendation, but I will keep that in mind. Florence. I hope it's not that one which I tried and then rage quit and refunded. You did, yeah. You suggested Machinarium.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, you know, one of those things. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. We can't listen to that. That's an actual licensed song. I'm stuck. It's a really good song though.
You can't do this.
Ha! When I thought that I fought this forever, you were there by my side all the Thank you! Fuck!
We've done it!
I'm so fucked. Wait, I have no more flares? I have no more flares! God damn it. YouTube have mercy. Now I'm more worried about Twitch. YouTube actually gives you good tools to, you know, edit the music out afterwards, but I can't do shit about it live. Except now I won't turn that on. Thank you. How could I have known? I can't dodge while I'm freaking reloading, which is unfortunate. Ooh, he was doing the angry run thing again. Where did you come from? Okay, I think I can use my flare now. I still have to wait. I'm reloading my thing. Epic dodge when he missed me like 2 meters. Years ago. No, it was this month. You did both. You suggested it like I think last year? And I'm asking again this month. Yeah. I wonder if it's Teosto who is, you know, controlling that, because it is Finnish music, and the Finnish music, you know, the licensing company who takes care of that said when the DMCA thing was getting, you know, attention on media that they, at least for now, don't have the need to go after streamers or anything. I think they're like, mocking, sorry, no worries. I also think that they would look at context. I think they're smart like that. So I'm not like crazy worried. But that was like, okay, thanks. I mean, that's cool for when you're just casually playing the game.
Power
That's
plant glowed at
awesome.
night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
So I'm really glad that in Control, you know, their latest game, they have a streamer mode. There were similar sort of radios in that game, but they didn't play much of anything really because I had the streamer mode on. Apparently there's some licensed music on those radios too. So, you know, I can't complain too much because they've already, you know, fixed it. But I hear breathing. There's got to be a chest. There it is. But yeah. I just wish this game had it too. Isn't Twitch only the mutes clips as muting the videos? It mutes the videos. Like in my experience, it doesn't really mute clips per se. It definitely mutes the whole video. Like I stayed a little bit too long on the like episode end screen a couple streams ago when it just like says like episode ended and it's playing some music. And it muted like, I didn't measure, but it felt like 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after the actual music part. So it wiped like minutes of just my gameplay for no sound. So like it would be fine if it just muted the music part, but it muted so much more than it had to. Wait, it died to the electric wire. Okay, let's not go there. Sounds harsh. Yeah. And like sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Like I was playing Oh yeah, back when I used to like highlight, well, basically the entire stream, just minus the ending and starting screens, you know? I used to highlight them so that they would be saved on Twitch. I've stopped doing that out of, I don't know, laziness, because it doesn't really seem worth it. But yeah, it's funny, like when I, for example, when I was playing The Walking Dead, the Telltale series, and that one had some licensed songs, usually in the opening credits, right? And it would mute it on like one of those videos. They were identical videos, except it didn't have the my intro thing in the beginning. But I don't remember which way around it was, but it muted it on one of them. Like, let's say it muted it on the VOD itself, but not in the highlight and something like that. It was, it was like, what's the consistency here? Like, it's just RNG whether or not you get muted. So, kinda. Hi, Fail. How you doing? It was just like, I think I got lucky. I think it was muted, yeah, on the broadcast, but not on the thing that was like saved. But anyway, yeah, it's not a good thing. Like, it doesn't save you that it's muted on the video, because you're streaming it live and you can get DMCA live. So yeah, people thought that they could just, there's a feature now, there's an actual separate audio track that is saved on the past broadcast, and it's a different audio track which is on the live feed, right? So you can technically send out two separate, different audio tracks, one with music and one without. So some people thought that, you know, sending the music only to the live feed would save them from DMCA, but that's false. You can get the copyright is just as much violated live as it is on a you know, video on demand. Seems hard. I know a streamer who made partner with song requests. She still does them. Is it licensed music? I mean, it's not up to Twitch. It's not Twitch enforcing the DMCA thing. It's the music license holders, and Twitch absolutely has not bought a license. Otherwise, it would be fine to stream them. Nope. Well, if it's you know, licensed free music, then it's fine. Good evening, Joda. How you doing? Oh, can I kick this? Oh, okay. He's gonna do the scary thing. Oh, no, it is not a. Why am I stuck here? Nope. Oh, not license free. Yeah. Well, it's not up to Twitch to enforce that. I don't think it matters when they look at the partner applications. It's like the streamer puts herself at risk there. It's her choice. banned because of Maroon's music, and it's a lifetime ban. Yeah. Yeah, once you get the ban, you won't be able to appeal it, basically. He had no idea he was listening to just open soundtrack and let it go from one point. He was gaining a lot of Twitch. He's lost his job. Wait. If he was playing Maroon 5's music, I'm assuming that's what you refer to with Maroon, you know, the band Maroon 5? How do you not know it's licensed? Sorry, but like, what? And if you're using Twitch's soundtrack, you're meant to follow the instructions. You cannot save it on the VOD. That's kind of what I am referring to here as well. Twitch soundtrack is DMCA free, only live. You cannot save it on the video. This place seems dangerous. Oh no, 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 no. I'm out of there. I'm just out of there. This event was the beginning, which I started to warn streamers about licensed music. Yeah, and it could have happened anytime. It was just, that was the moment when the publishing companies of music, basically the record labels, were like, oh, someone's streaming our music without license. Like, that's when they figured it out. I don't know how they have been oblivious. It's been happening for like 10 years, but I knew it was going to happen eventually. There was no way it was never going to happen, right? Yo, Quap! Feels bad that they don't do some sort of strike systems like YouTube. They do! You get 3 strikes. I mean, the third one, you're out. They recently changed it, though, a little bit. And they're not perma strikes anymore. They didn't specify the time, but apparently the strikes go away with time. So if you only have like one, then maybe you're fine after that. You don't do anything after that. Then like next year you might not have it anymore. I don't know how long you gotta wait, but yep. Someone wanted him to watch a clip. Really, one little part of it had a Maroon song. He played it for like 1 or 2 seconds and bam. Well, that's a bit extreme, I do agree. But that is really why you don't play clips from chat on stream. You just don't. You don't play it if you don't know what it is. Wake's plan.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
People should just let music go. I make a point to see if music can be turned off in game. You mean that it should not be that popular to like have music on streams in general? Okay, I'm stuck up here. Just don't take a hit. Okay. Like it's controlled by bots. Yeah, the license violation detecting is done live via bots, right? Oh, was I supposed to jump over the fence? I thought of doing that, but didn't see the reason then. And Twitch has to, even if the detection thing is false, even if you're not violating any sort of copyrights, if somebody does the DMCA to you, Twitch has to ban. Then you can later appeal that no copyrights were violated, and then they will lift the ban if you prove you're right. So that's kind of what sucks. Is that someone can troll and trigger the DMCA. It's a pretty, bureaucratic process, honestly, so it's not that easy to troll, luckily. But technically it is possible. And Twitch can't defy that. They have to ban. I got 1 strike for watching Eurovision live. Wow, only 1? Wow, I thought you'd be wrecked after watching Eurovision live, like on stream Twitch. Holy hell, that sounds so illegal. Sorry, but like, what? Because they're all licensed songs there. Every single, there's like, what, 22 or something at a time? God of War and AC Odyssey VODs. Oh, and Control partially muted. Really? I've played God of War and I've played Control. On Control, I turned on streamer mode, so it removed the licensed music for me. But I don't remember.
I couldn't get across until I found a way to turn the bridge.
I don't remember there being a setting like that on God of War, but I got 0 mutes for that. You're fast. I got 0 mutes for both. I've not played AC Odyssey. And YouTube blocked them? Mine are up there with no issue. That's so weird. I wonder if YouTube also has this inconsistency thing, the problem. Actually, I think it does. Because I played the PS1 game Hercules, and it got blocked by YouTube. While I see other YouTubers having playthroughs of that. So, like, why me? There's so many workarounds when it comes to laws, and there's no use arguing most of the time. Yeah. Like, honestly, Twitch should just buy the licenses. I know at least Facebook Gaming has done that. You can stream. I don't know if there's still some limitations, but from what I've heard, you can just stream music freely. Because they've done deals with all major labels. As far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong. So Twitch just should do the same thing, really. But they won't. It's probably more expensive. Oh, do I have to be on it? Good. Oh, okay. It's probably more expensive for Twitch than it is for Facebook. I can't imagine. Because there are so many more streamers on it. What the? A lot more people stream on Twitch than they do on YouTube. But... Ow, stop it. That was a crazy bridge. Twitch just deleted the VOD and strike us. Wow. I think you got off the hook there. Ooh! Is it Night Springs?
Are we men fireflies or butterflies that dream of being men. Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, an absence of creativity.
Crap, I don't know if it's a yearly thing or what.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me?
Hi, Mega Goat.
Lydia, thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
Yeah, fail, that's a pretty common thing I've noticed. It happens to me a lot. Even with, like,
That's amazing.
those are false
Isn't it just? I found it here this
false
morning.
positives, like
It's it
90%
isn't
of the
there,
time.
but
Where some,
I can't
you know,
straight
jerk
out.
has made a remix of a game song and then, like, licensed that, and it's like, oh, this is my song here, or something.
Well, I'm trying to work.
And
Did you
I don't
put
have
this
the
in
energy
here?
to appeal. I'm like,
To
whatever.
be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
At least I'm not in trouble.
I guess the temptation is to call it whole, but it's really an absence, a profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well.
We're watching
I came up
Night
with two old
Springs.
ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start, but I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just in
These are so good.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh no, I couldn't do that. It would probably
Meanwhile, the bridge is just spinning.
might be one already. Could sink the whole enterprise.
Oh my.
Listen, ladies, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee. while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Gasp.mg3.
Well, if you think that's best.
Love the
Maybe I should
videos in
just
control. I
stop
didn't
here.
find many.
Or is that
I
too
only found
moronic?
like 2, but yeah, they were great. They were
Is
so
that too
good.
moronic? Indeed. Who can tell? It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime.
In Night Springs. Max Payne's Adventures of Baseball Batman. It's got to really. I'm glad that Remedy sort of has their thing, you know. I think that's fun. Can't wait for more games from them. I don't know if I'll play Max Payne. I actually have the first one on Steam, but I don't know. It feels kind of different than controlling Adam Wake.
Keep going. I'll give you support.
Got much further in the game than you did in this game? Siren set off DMCA bots before it's a real problem. I've only heard that the false mutes. I've not heard of false DMCA, though I'm not too surprised if that's the thing. Where is the power plant? Why not let me in the chopper? I was in there for a moment. I forgot what happened. There was a cut. That's the ragdoll. Oh, thanks. They're. Oh. They're giving me the light. So that I don't have to use my batteries. Now I have 18 batteries. Oh, in Control? Yeah, I finished Control. I still need to play the DLC. I'll do it after I'm done with this game because they have a connection. Oh, you fuckers. first, because you keep throwing stuff at me. Apparently I dodged that, even though it went straight through me. It went straight through me, apparently I dodged. The bullet time mechanics makes the combat really easy. Like, I saw TP play it for a little bit. And it just seemed kind of frustrating, really. Just know it's the same universe. Apparently, what's the nice touch. What's the second DLC called? Not the Foundation, but the other one. What's... Like, apparently that's straight up connected. AWE. See, Alan Wake. What? Why did those things never happen in zones with small population? I don't know. Have the standard game, not the ultimate. Oh, I see. Yeah. Random player. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm waiting to play those after I'm done with this. I don't want to stay underneath that for too long. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tree. One section of Max Payne 1 that was frustrating. Well, maybe not as easy. I like it when combat is easy, though. I guess I don't really know much about the game, is the issue.
I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Last time we determined who was the person who was writing these. I forgot their name though.
Hold it right there!
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song.
I think it was her.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
Altered World event? Or Alan Wake everything? Okay. What you got over here? Somebody remind me in, like 35 minutes. 30 minutes.
Room.
Excuse me?
This game gives me anxiety about being a writer.
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the
I
cabin?
think
Fine, let's go. I
the
can get my
same
friends to come back with the helicopter.
issue exists in any creative work.
Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man.
The pressure of keeping up the, you know, the quality of your art.
Something was damaged at the
Remind me about what?
yard.
That I need to like end. We're watching
Gamescom.
Gamescom.
Power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Now I have the
Young man,
war
you're
song
the
stuck
one
in
who
my
likes
head.
to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Talk with Weaver. Okay. Do I have to like trigger A dialogue? No. Good flashlight. Hell yeah.
I have been preparing for these times, the dark tides. You have found my caches, haven't you? You can see the signs. Very few people can. Yes, please. Take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's work, don't we? Hurry! The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
Facing the shore?
I cannot take you to the well-lit room if the lights in the pipe go out. You must go outside to use the emergency switch.
Back here? Oh, she locked me out. Is it this? What is the emergency switch? Working on any area of art must be super tense. Yeah. What? Where was their coffee? I didn't see it. I was like, is this a switch? Apparently there was coffee there. You know. Oh, maybe here. Open. Can we pull it? Uh-huh. Coffee everywhere. Oh, I'm having this. I don't want that. Come here. Come here. That was great.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
What kind of DMCA is there? Is there a DMCA problem? Can we not watch game trailers together? I've not signed up. I didn't think they would accept, you know, non-partnered nobodies. Probably trailer
I could see the kill
music?
switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
You kidding? I mean, not you, but them.
If I could figure out the gates, I could use them to get to the kill switch.
Oh, puzzles? Wait, hold up. So... What's the thing here? We need... We can go from one to there. I guess we need all of them at the same time. Okay. Hate puzzles. I mean, that was like the first puzzle and it wasn't hard. I don't think there's been any other puzzles so far. Rule number 2, keep the lights on.
designs these things?
I mean, Jeff is the organizer of
The Transformer Yard with Dark and Booth.
the
Weaver's
Game
water
Awards.
bypass, it should now be good to go.
Nobody would be rejected. It's just a forum so they can submit to Twitch to whitelist and have whatever drops there are and count viewership. Really? Can I still do it now? Doubt. Well, nobody told me. What the hell? I'm gonna see. Register. Does it how to watch? I know how to watch. Meh. Click below. Okay, I'm gonna click on it. An official co-streamer. Please fill out this form. Anyone can co-stream the show for free. Official co-streamers will get a special toolkit. Hi, Chris. See, what's the difference? Do I have to become an official co-streamer? Or can I just co-stream it for free? I'm confused. Do I have to give out my actual docs info? We're doing this now, I guess. Like my name. Can I put just Maria in here? Think it's legal to lie to Jeff? Well, I sent it. I sent it. We can now go straight. It didn't say there's a deadline for that. He's Canadian, you'll be fine. I trusted now. Thanks, Megago. It doesn't hurt. I didn't I totally misunderstood that. I saw that tweet, I think. It's probably that tweet because I saw that you can register to become something, but I was like, no, I'm just me. I just want to watch it with everybody. Sorry for taking so long. I don't know if that covers my butt, but I'm stuck. That went okay. Oh no. Is that a chainsaw I hear? Where is it? Oh, there you are. Okay, there must be a way to do the debate. Oh my god, camera, you troll me. That camera just like fucked me over. It's okay. Can we just leave? Okay, that was to open the gate. Now I understand why I couldn't pull the lever before. Okay. Open the door. Open the door. I have one bullet left in my revolver. This is fine. Right. So, do you have more bullets by any chance?
This way, young man. Follow me. Come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go.
We can't go any faster than this.
This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him.
I can tell.
Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident.
Uh-huh.
And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew.
I heard he was
He left
self-anus.
only one thing behind in my care.
Why?
In case it happened again. Insurance.
Can we go
He
here?
trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little.
I like your
Tom
lights.
knew how I felt. Knew I
You know, I
wouldn't
have the
refuse it.
same.
I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped, she'll twist the story to her
Do I
own
want a hunting
darkness.
rifle?
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain.
Do you need help with that? Like, that. This is going to take 2 hours.
This pipe will take us
Open
directly
that
to the
door.
well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach
Okay.
the well-lit room.
They were alive
This is
like
no
2
time to be a
seconds ago.
selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well,
They don't make
be a
power
fool.
plants that.
I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
T-pose jumping. Just change your
At
legal name
least I
to
didn't have to
Maria
worry about her.
McCheese.
She knew how to stay safe.
Are you sure no one's gonna steal my McCheese identity? Wait, that's the pipe that we came through. Where's the helicopter? There, okay. Disoriented. The well-lit room. Yeah, it's so annoying, like I've originally signed up for the Xbox Game Pass with my personal account. But I didn't realize that fucking what is it? Like the home screen of Xbox like doxes you. It shows you can hide the email from it, but you can't hide your full name. So then I was like, okay, damn, I can't stream on my Xbox. So I went to change like my name for that. To, you know, whatever is safe on stream, and and then I realized that I'm sending out email as Maria, and I'm like, oh shit. But I have like 3 months of Game Pass. I need to wait for that to run out. I'll just have to be I'll just have to have that as my name on my email too. Why do they have to do that? Why is it necessary to have your full name on your Xbox home screen? Why? Why? I know who I am. Why?
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
It's like, I get it. Like, at least on like PlayStation asks for it, you know, for purchases and stuff. Although I've had no issues on purchasing stuff with the fake name. So like, I get it why they like ask for it. Why show it? Why show it on the freaking home screen? What's the reason? I can't come up with any reason, honestly. Yeah, I even get why they like collect the data. I don't mind that so much as I do showing it right there. Wait, we could have done a shortcut, I think? That's cool. Don't attack me now, don't attack me now. I'm gonna run. I can't run on this. Running through woods has never been this intense. Okay.
Hurry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
Maybe they jumped out before it,
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Yeah. There's no one here. I'm sure they're fine. We got a kitty cam with my dirty blade on it. Hold on. I forgot to take this to the kitchen after dinner. So there we go. Hi. Are you even fighting? Well, those now were birds, but yeah, I'm fighting the darkness, really. Like, there's this dark presence that takes people, so people become dark. Like, they're shadows things. It's almost 30 minutes. It is. Thanks. Plate cam. Everybody wants that. So much better than kitty cam. But yeah, so I have to shine the light on them. Oh, nice. They must be there. I have to shine the light first, because I can't shoot a shadow, right? I'm coming!
I'm coming!
So as you see, they kind of flash. There we go, and now they're vulnerable to bullets. This is only my theory so far.
We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hold on, there's a chest, perhaps.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Yeah, this is only my theory so far, but I have a feeling this has something to do with our wife having phobia for darkness, for dark. Like she couldn't be in the darkness. I think this comes from that, since these are my own. This is my own like nightmare world, I believe. I'm writing my own horror movie. Is this where we were supposed to go? We just took a little side road. Is she a shadow now? We don't really know yet. I haven't seen her since the beginning when she was taken.
Take your head off with an axe. You know your helicopter crash landed in.
If you haven't played this, I'm not sure if I wanna say too many spoilers for you. Let me know if you don't mind. Otherwise, I won't say anymore.
Oh, I should have kept that gym membership.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Okay, I see it. Don't mind spoilers? Okay. Well, there's been some glimpses of what I think is like reality of where Alan is in this facility, if you want to call it, where he's sort of in some sort of mental treatment after his wife has died. So I don't think he's just ready to accept that yet. So he thinks the darkness has taken her, and we're just still trying to like save her. But I think that she might be actually dead, you know, and none of this is, you know, real. We're fighting our own demons.
Moves like that. It's impossible.
Do something!
They're so fast.
He's too fast. I can't get a shot.
There! There! Ow, they're all over the place!
There was another one somewhere.
How many of them are there? Where'd that one go?
Ah, this can't be happening!
Nice. Just
Was
want to
that
not
it?
spoil
Are
anything
we
for you
safe?
in the DLC. Fair.
Wow. I think we're okay.
Hey, ow, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Okay, this is the
We
checkpoint. I
made
wonder
it!
how long till the
We
next.
made it!
It's like 17 minutes.
Wait, call the
And
elevator.
I want to make
I'm
popcorn.
taking watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
I want to make popcorn while we watch that, so yeah. It's only just the pre-show that starts at like past. And the real thing starts, well, 9 o'clock my time, but you know, time zones. In like 45 minutes.
Heads up. Here
But
they
you know,
come.
the pre-show might be for smaller games, and I freaking love smaller games. So, oh, I forgot I'm shooting this thing.
They're coming. We have to
That's
hold them off.
efficient though. Flare kills them because it not only like does it flash it also hurts them.
Hitting them.
Okay. That went well. Yeah, that's my theory of the story.
Shooting. Shooting.
I won't know until I'm
It's almost here. Wait.
until I'm at the credits.
Hitting them.
Okay, is the elevator done? Okay. Come over here, Barry. Barry the Christmas tree. Get in here.
Al, hit the button.
30-minute reminder. Thanks, Jimmy. Oh, hit the button. Oh, there's
Get
a
this
button.
elevator going.
Sorry. Sorry.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top.
Don't know
What's
who
the
decided
plan,
to have
Wade?
Gamescom before
Well, Weaver's
Tokyo
crazy,
Game
but she's
Show,
got something
but they
Zane
might
left behind.
have been
Something
high.
to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
What do you mean?
Thomas Zane?
Yeah,
Seriously?
he's actually big
Might
brain.
as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Like, I wish we thought of that. I would like to look like a Christmas tree the entire game.
Let's be careful, okay?
Okay, this is a checkpoint. Good.
Oh, jeez,
I think
hate this.
I think I'll end it here. I felt like this past hour went like whoosh, super fast. Doesn't feel like I've been playing for an hour at all. But let's prepare for the event because I'm quite hyped. Yeah. So if you were here for Alan Wake, thank you for watching. This is the end of Alan Wake. Alan Wake actually continues next week. Let me turn off this controller. 10 seconds feels like an eternity when you're turning off the controller. Felt like an hour goes by, just like whoosh. Compton hat would go with your suck life. I hadn't thought of that. I hadn't thought of that. Let me turn on some music. There we go. Let's see if I can actually find what we want to watch. Is it Gamescom or Gamescom? Gamescom, right? What's it a short for? I thought it was Gamescon. I don't know what I've been saying. 10 seconds seems excessive to turn it off. Right, like nobody accidentally presses it for 5. It could definitely be just 5. There was a tweet by them earlier with all the links. Why is it so hard to find that now? Was it Jeff who tweeted? No Japanese games that will announce at TGS will appear at Gamescom, thus shrinking what can appear at the show. But you'll see that on Call of Duty. It was Jeff. Okay, found it. Yeah. It is a bit like... It does feel sort of... It's not live yet. Okay. It does feel like there's this, like, everybody wants to have their own event now. I don't know what or why. Like PlayStation, well, I think PlayStation is featured here, but they're no longer on like E3, and they just have their own events instead, and like you need to know what your niche is and then follow that very carefully to stay up with everything. Oh, while we're waiting, I'm gonna go make popcorn in a minute, but I made this cool thing. It's not revolutionary or anything, but it could be helpful for something. Look at this. I made my own link page. I should make the bot just link to that, right? So that it's not a crazy crazy message with like 3 different links, right? Fancy things. This was, I liked how it was possible to customize it. What I thought was just kind of silly though, is that they like put your social links here and then they turned out to be this like tiny icons here. And I was like, and then this was entirely empty. Hello, Stimp. And I was like, well, I can't leave the page like this. And then I had to add these too, but they didn't have the icons. I had to actually like find these pictures on Google and upload them here for it to, you know, like it needed a visual clue of what this link is, like without having to read the entire thing. Doing our own Nintendo style direct videos is much cheaper than running a show for press people. It is true. It is true. Yeah. All I'm saying is that, you know, it might be harder for people to keep up with everything. But yeah, we could edit that. Stream already over? No. I'm just gonna go make popcorn. And we're gonna watch... Let me actually switch the category. We're gonna watch the Gamescom. Is Alan awake? Not yet. Not yet. Is it special events? I think so. Hope it's not just yours. Yeah. have fun with that. Oh, you won't stay? Thanks for joining. Oh, I'll see ya. See you later. I'm gonna go be right back. I'm gonna play some ads. You won't miss a thing. If you're sub, you won't even see a thing, but there will be nothing here to see until I'm back. Just gonna play ads so that when people join after the break, they won't have to watch any ads. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. We'll watch the Gamescom thing. I'm excited. Yay! I'll leave you with some music.